upset. So things wasn't making sense to me. I was wondering, why, I always felt so angry or always felt like so out of place. I suffer from eczema. So at the time of 6, they was giving me lots of steroid shots and a lot of steroid cream. And, it was never really working. It was never working. I just always remember being mad, upset, aggressive and things like that. I've always had head to toe bumps like a Braille pad. It was just ridiculous. I was always taking cream, and it was never working. It was just darkening my skin. It was just, it was making me even more uncomfortable about the positions that I was in, you guys. So over the years, I kept on, with the eczema, I got older. Then I started to realize I was also fighting like depression, because it wouldn't matter how happy I would be or, how I would feel or how I would help someone or what I would say. I just still felt, weighed down by negative emotions and things like that. I could never really make, I guess, a decision that was appropriate. I feel like I wasn't that good of a friend to a lot of people. I feel like there's one specific person that I did absolutely wrong, like 100 times. And I think that all of those things had a lot to do with, the way I was raised and what I was seeing, but not too much that, because I never seen my mom and dad be those type of people. My mom is helpful, kind, warm-hearted, gentle, sweet, but she do got an attitude. My dad is, smart, educated. He is an entrepreneur. He's always worked for himself. He's a good man. He takes care of all his kids. So I've never seen that behavior from my parents. I guess it's more like being in school or on TV. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I was making a lot of decisions that really wasn't the best decision for me. So by the time I turned 21, when I realized, like, when someone had woke me up and told me, like, we're like living in a matrix and our decisions are being affected by outside people, and outside people are intentionally doing these things to make us, feel this way, to be less than or to not be great or whatever, however you want to put it. I am not a college graduate, so I'm not going to get on here and talk to you guys like I got a PhD. I don't care to get one, don't want one. But I am a spiritual person. I am smart, it doesn't have to be book smart. I'm life smart, I'm just smart overall. So what I'm telling you guys is real. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to lie at all. I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm going to keep it real. The food has been killing us, affecting the way we think, affecting the things that we do. It has been affecting our decisions and our choices, you guys. I'm not lying to y'all ass. So when I was 21, before I had my first kid, and somebody had woke me up and I realized, that this was all a trick, I thought I, fell into play. I was ready, I was on my mission. I was finna start, doing things better for me. I started to love me and appreciate who I was. I started to, appreciate my background, appreciate the fact that I had eczema, appreciate the fact that my nose stick out like this, and y'all always thought it was funny, but now I realize I'm still beautiful. Anyway, so, those things used to eat me up. So as I had turned 21 before I had my first kid, I got used to those things. I accepted those things. I thought it was normal, and a part of growing, a part of getting out the matrix was accepting those things. Okay, I had, my kids. I'm a great mom. Excellent. Love it. I would have more kids, but I'm not ready for more kids right now. I'm going to take my time and do a few other things. So y'all know me. You know me. My kids come first, period. Okay, so my kids come first. I take good care of me. I love me. I take good care of my people. Not that I'm paying their bills and stuff, but if they need me and I got it, they got it, period. That's just how it is. They don't even got to ask. I'm just that type of person. Even if you ain't my family, even if you're not my friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you call on me, I'm there. That's just how I am. So, I think I'm woke. Yeah, I think I'm woke every day. I'm waking up, taking care of my kids, taking care of business. I'm baking. I'm a self-taught trader. I opened the wholesaling business. I'm doing all these different things that I'm, thinking that I'm supposed to do to make me a better person. But I'm still fighting depression, you guys. I can't even get up in the morning. I'm laying in my bed and it is taking everything in me to get up in the morning. Everything. Wow, house clean. Bills paid, kids taken care of, got a whip, got a savings account. My children's fathers are great fathers. I have no reason to complain about them. We're not together because they are just not for me. They're for somebody else. But they are good fathers is what I'm trying to say. So I had really no reason to complain. I mean, I do see these murders, you know, I do see, you know, friends not being friends, families not being families, but I didn't have a reason to complain. A classmate of mine shared this lady into my timeline. I don't want to say my classmate's name because I don't know how she'll feel about that, but she know who she is. She shared this lady, Crystal the Alkaline Goddess, into my timeline, yeah. So me, I obsess. When I find something that I need to know, I obsess. So I decided to look up that lady and go look through all her videos, all her teachings, everything she had to say. And I realized, yeah, this lady was thinking and saying everything that I had dreamt, that I had thought. The one thing that I didn't know was we was getting killed with this food. I think depression runs in the family. Nah, baby, that don't run in the family. That's not normal. Only reason that it runs in the family is the fact that we eating the same foods. The recipes run in the family. Depression don't run in the family, baby. Depression run in the food that we eating, and them recipes is what we eating. So then you think that depression runs in the family. That stuff is not normal. God is an intelligence, or whomever you consider the creator is an intelligence, meaning they made perfect, man made mistakes. So depression is straight from man. So, but I love you. I love you so much, cousin. Don't get me wrong, because we don't be that close. You know, we don't get to see each other, but you know I love you. You know. So, but I'm glad that you wanted to say that, and I'm glad I was able to address that. Pain, depression, anxiety, ADHD, autism, cancer, tumors, fibroids, you know, infertility, none of that is normal. So what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is the food has been doing it to us, okay? I'm not good at this, you know, talking on live stuff. I do not do this. I'm not talking from an outline, so everything is all over the place. It's in the food. It's in the food. So when she said that, she said, y'all need to go on like a 30-day detox. Don't eat nothing until 5 p.m. And when you do, let it be like a salad with tomato, avocado, onion, bell peppers, some lettuce, you know, something like that. Romaine, you know, something simple. She's like, that's what you break your fast with. In 30 days, that lady has said, you know, she cured her body of a lot of things. But the only thing I really need to cure my body of, I felt like, was depression and eczema, you know, because those are the only two things that I suffer from, depression and eczema. Suffered from, past tense, because it's been like 30 days since I've been on this journey, and I have not had that issue. I have not had that issue, and my eczema gone. I wish I could show y'all my skin right now, and the scars, all of it gone. So anyway, she said, stop eating that kind of food. She was like, you have to think about it. The sun didn't make that food for you to eat. So when you out in the heat and the heat is cooking you, it's cooking you because you didn't consume some food that the sun didn't cook for you, that the sun didn't make for you. If you really want to be out there and out in the heat, you need to be eating foods that the sun created. So fruits and vegetables, you know. So at first, a little part of me was like, okay, maybe she's just as crazy as I am. I'm like, but the only way to find out is to try it. So I decided to try it, you guys. It wasn't even 3 days before I realized my depression was gone. Yeah, it was gone. And you like, how you know it was gone? Because I started getting up at 4:30 every morning. And usually when I would get up at 4:30 every morning, it just take too much for me to do anything. I'd have to smoke a blunt first, you know, or I have to have my morning talk with my mama, you know, to get the energy to want to get up and do something. 4:30 was rolling around, y'all, and I was rolling out the bed, geeked. I was rolling out the bed smiling. I was rolling out the bed ready to, what was the lady name again? Crystal the Alkaline Goddess. Don't distract me because I suck at this, okay? Crystal the Alkaline Goddess. I'm going to put her name in the comments. So it was the 3rd day when I realized my depression was gone. So by like the 21st day, then that's when I started to notice my eczema was gone too, you guys. It was gone. And even the scars, like I really wish that I could really show you guys, like for real, for real. So the inner part of my thighs used to be covered with bumps, okay, like Braille pad. Like you still see like this deepest patch right here, because this is like a 20-year-old patch right here. But it's like a scar that's getting ready to go away. So my depression was gone, you guys. My depression and my eczema. So I'm like, wow, she was right. And on top of her being right about the depression and the eczema, I was outside in the sun if we had just had that heat wave. And yeah, I wasn't hot. Like my meat suit, my body, it was like sweating, it looked watery, but I wasn't hot, you guys. I wasn't running with AC. I was laying outside, just soaking up all the sun. I was not hot, but that's because I was filled up on herbs and fruits and vegetables, which are things that the sun is creating. If you're eating food that's made in the lab and then you go outside in the sun's going to cook that food because the sun ain't made that food. So you done got that food in you, the sun cooking you too. So she was right just about everything. She was just right. She was right, you guys, that food is killing us. Food is the cause of sickness. Food is the cause of anything that you consider not perfect. And the fact that they tell you that, oh, you guys are having a good nutrition when you eat whole wheat toast, avocado, egg whites, and turkey bacon. All of that broke down to sugar except for the avocado. So no, you really didn't. You didn't have nothing but sugar for breakfast. So we are really destroying our bodies because we don't have the proper nutrition. We have been fooled into eating this food, that we were told that is healthy. Like my family, they cooking beans, they cooking neck bones, they cooking greens. That stuff is not healthy, you guys. Beans is the #1 destroyer of the bone. And I didn't know that. This lady Crystal has said that. I tear up some beans, for real. Like, I would tear up some beans. But it's not natural. It's farmed. Mother Nature does not farm, you guys. So when people say, well, beans are natural or corn is natural, it's farmed. It's a man-made seed that they got to farm and provide all these pesticides and chemicals to make it grow. Mother Nature doesn't grow that kind of food, you guys.